Okay.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to our first official Gerard Show podcast.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
So-
well, we've been streaming. So.
Listen, our 7 fans
Yeah.
watched that one thing at least 41 times, according to YouTube.
Right, but welcome back to the first official.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. No, it's fine.
Summer's here. It's hot as balls outside.
It's super fucking hot. It's really goddamn hot.
It's super humid, which brings me to the first topic I had prepared, which
Jumping in right in the middle.
I talked to Gerard about, which is our street's starting to smell a lot like literal garbage.
So, you know what? And I've noticed this. So, as much as I hate dealing with the street sweeping every week, you gotta fucking park your car on one side of the street, you gotta cut the other, you gotta keep track of that shit. Like, there's a shit ton of trash that gets put everywhere.
Yeah.
But you know what really kills it?
everywhere.
You know what really kills it? Fucking people and their dogs. Because they pick up the shit and they just take the bags and just throw them in whoever's dumpster, dude. We had like 3 of them in our trash, and it just reeks.
Yeah,
because
it's hot and gross.
Dog shit.
It's shit.
Yeah.
So this isn't a problem in Springfield, New Jersey. It's a nice suburb, and you pay taxes, and so they clean that shit out immediately. Right. So recycling and garbage don't stay around very, very long. It's a good topic right here.
Yeah, it's summertime, it's hot, and I'm tired of smelling literal garbage, guys.
Yeah, that was literally the quote that Gerard had when we were coming back from our gay date for brunch earlier this morning, where he's like, "I'm tired of smelling literal garbage."
I drive to work and I have to walk down the streets. So
Yeah, it's bad too because every morning, I get up kind of late. I go to work like marginally on time.
Marginally.
and it's.
I hope isn't listening. I'll have to bleep that out immediately.
And it's just starting to get hot when I leave the house.
Yeah.
And I just get this like funk of dog shit in my face.
it's fucking gross.
And I get to work and I'm like, I wonder if I still smell like fucking dog shit.
It like lingers in your nose. You can't get rid of it.
So I'm starting to like hold my breath.
Can we make something like that clears out your, like, not like a spray, but like gets rid of the smell?
Well, we can have like a genophage who takes out all the dogs.
Yeah, let's do that. You know what? Let's
mass
get rid of all the dogs.
That's
what. Listen, we'll carry on Bob Barker's legacy.
What? Spay and neuter your pet.
Okay, so maybe that's end of every Gerard show. Remember, guys, spay and neuter your pets.
All right, and then we can wait for the DMCA takedown from Drew Carey. Although, real talk, I hear Drew Carey's actually very, very friendly.
You think so?
I bet you have to be, dude.
So I've heard a lot of stories.
Is he continuing that quote at the end of? I
don't know if he.
I think he.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
I haven't seen it.
Watched the show.
Yeah,
Price
I don't.
is Right.
I'm not home at 11 a.m.
No.
Or whatever time they play it.
Well, so people who are unemployed, so people in Ohio, for example, they love that show.
Well,
and
sorry, Ohio.
I'm not sorry. It's a shit state.
Kyrie Irving wants out of there.
There's a reason why the top number of, like, the most amount of astronauts have come from Ohio. Because the state's so bad they'd rather leave the fucking planet.
There's something about Ohio that just makes people want to get the fuck off the planet.
And not just the country, the whole planet. Right.
I'm done with all of you.
No, literally, NASA's come out and like issued an apology, like saying like, sorry guys, we don't know why it's Ohio too. Like,
yeah, it's just the luck of the draw. You could also try to counter that because historically the people who are astronauts will also had like they're very bright, had very rigorous military careers. So maybe you could try to spin this that like people from Ohio are built tough. Okay, maybe, but no, real talk, like they just want to leave the fucking planet. So, but anyways, they had this. I want to say it was like a Comic-Con event, and Drew Carey was there, and a lot of people wanted autographs, and he like stayed throughout his lunch and breaks just to sign autographs and take pictures with people.
Right.
So I think he's like a generally down-to-earth, nice guy.
Shout out to Drew Carey.
Yeah, shout out to Drew Carey. I know you listen, and we appreciate your support.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, Gerard, I can kick off my list of really dumb shit, or you wanted to go to?
No, you keep going.
Oh, okay.
I got the first topic of literal garbage.
So, I wanted to talk about Disney princesses.
Right.
A little bit.
Continue.
And I wanted.
I'm engaged in this topic.
So I was riding in the elevator the other day, and I had this little internal monologue about.
Internal monologue, so it's just going on in your head. You're like, very serious.
Well, because there's nobody in like a major pharmaceutical company who's going to answer these questions with seriousness. And my director was standing next to me too, so I'm not going to ask you. Hey, because the question is, besides Jasmine, which Disney princess do you think is most likely to join ISIS?
Oh, and I like how you had to get rid of the. Why did I get rid of the?
Because all of us would say that.
Yeah.
And I know that all of us would say that.
So real talk, girl from Brave. right? She's a good shot.
Oh, that's a good one.
She's a great shot.
See, I thought it would be Belle because she'd probably be the most easily like radicalized.
Oh yeah.
Because she's been sheltered
Yeah.
and she loves to read. So you just feed her like
Ariel,
material.
dude, she already fucking got rid of.
That was my number 2.
She flips already in the.
That was my number 2.
In the fucking movie.
Yeah, you just show her like a little bit of cankle, and she'll go crazy.
And she'll be like, I'll shoot the infidels. Yeah, fuck it.
Right. Yeah, and she's only like 15. They're easily married.
Wait. So was the question be good or most likely?
Most likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I gotta take back.
Because to be good would be like Mulan.
Yeah.
She's probably the best fighter.
Yeah.
This is a good question.
Well,
too.
except I'm just telling you, just like Brave. Mulan's used to an army, like she's used to military tactics.
Yeah.
You know, Brave's like, she's American.
Yeah, but you get close to Brave, then she's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Mulan also learned archery and like horseback riding.
She got down to
like,
business.
Let's get down to business. So that'd be a really good.
Most likely.
Yeah.
You guys took 2 good ones right there. Belle might be my answer.
Yeah, I think Belle,
because she's got Stockholm syndrome.
Absolutely. I mean, she wants that beast cock, but who doesn't? It's a huge, huge cock. But the other thing is that if you could, that'd be a really good game. If you could.
What? Like a porno game where you're the beast fucking Belle?
No, that already exists. That already exists in like 3 different iterations. I'm saying like a princess versus princess beat 'em up game, like a fighting game. That would be fucking awesome.
I bet
right?
that exists.
But no, we're saying Disney.
Put that down. Let me find that.
Disney princess fighting game.
Disney princess fighting game.
I don't think that exists.
I don't think I can find that link down. Put / beast fuck game because I can find that in the link down. And I'll put down safe for work. So if you click on it, fuck you. You knew what you were getting into. This is Gerard show. And so then the other thing that I thought about was
Beast fuck game. That took a while to gestate. I'm like writing it down in the link up and I'm like, wait a second.
Beast fuck game. Yeah. I mean, thick is a thing, right? Yeah, it's a big cat.
Yeah, thought.
Yeah, thought. Again, shout out to Face for saying what thought actually meant. So then I also thought about like the people who get hired at resorts to be the Disney princesses.
Oh, well.
Does Disney do like a background check on them? And if so, like how many of them were either in adult films or were strippers?
Like none of them.
Absolutely none?
No.
Well,
because they're also very pretty and they're young women.
Yeah.
And they may not have...
No, because you go there first and then you get fired and now it's like, okay, I'm pretty. What's my backup job going to be? I guess it's going to be stripper.
Yeah, sorry.
I can't get into modeling.
Yeah. So... Then I also thought about, because they're all very, you've never been to a Disney resort and seen like ugly princesses, right?
Well.
But they might interview, right?
Yeah.
Or they might apply. How do you turn them down politely?
You just don't call them back.
Yeah.
The same way you deal with your exes, right?
That was, you just don't call them back?
Or or you give them the whole non-committal.
You don't commit in the interview.
No, you
no
commit
one does.
nothing. Hey, we'll call you back if it's...
Oh, this is
if it works out.
I was hoping you guys were going to give me like different answers.
No,
like,
that's fucking it, dude.
No,
that's the answer.
Yeah, what do you mean?
The same way you're in an interview with a shitty candidate, they're like, I can't wait till you hear back.
They don't even make it past the headshots. Like you get the. I'm sure they require you to send in body headshots and shit too.
And unlike
and they just put it back.
Unlike normal fucking jobs where you can't do this shit,
yeah.
You get to pull you have to look like the character bullshit.
Right.
You have to have this like weird like fucking V shape to your fucking body, which is impossible to do.
It's not possible. It's not possible. You try hard enough, ladies, you'll get it.
What if the organs can't fit, Gerard?
It's called an hourglass. You only have half the equation. This is the top half. You have to flare out the bottom half. There you go. See the hourglass. That's it. Because the hips and the waist, they're different. It's the golden ratio. Did you draw boobs in that picture? Yeah, I'll tweet that out.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Well, that's food, and that's poop. Food comes in, poop comes out.
You can't explain that. Yeah. Yeah, so Disney princesses. It'd be pretty sweet to date one of those people, though. That's gotta be fucking awesome. If you can find someone.
I don't know. I hear that. I thought I read that.
Or are they bitches? You think?
No, I just thought that I read that you get like really awful hours.
Yeah.
I would a Disney theme park.
If I had to work at a theme park, first off, all day in any job, really,
right.
dealing with bullshit people, because it's fucking
it's a bunch of little kids and shit.
Yeah, and then I'd be pissed. I'd go home and be like, fucking, where's my dinner? And then go to bed, just hate my life.
Women can't demand dinner like that.
Wow.
They don't do that. Not in Florida,
Your Honor,
where the fucking park is.
It's 2017.
I had an open palm.
But no, I would never want to work in let alone customer service, amusement park customer service.
That's gotta be terrible.
And now we're on the worst too. Disney amusement park customer service.
Right.
It's gotta be really tough.
You never have a slow day ever.
Right.
Period.
They demand you to like fucking be profession all hours that you're working.
Yep. Yeah, really tough. Really tough.
I mean that's just that's what Walt Disney wanted though.
Well, that as long as like there were no Jewish Disney princesses.
Yeah,
That was
and no minorities.
I wonder if that's like a contractual thing.
What other? Oh man, if they ask you religion on your Disney princess,
I mean, well, that's
question.
completely.
What if they
illegal,
show you like a picture of Jesus and Moses and you had to pick the right one, but like they're both like white bearded guys? Yeah, and you're like, what's the right one?
I don't know if I'd be able to.
It'd be better if they also
from
threw in like.
lineup.
Besides Jasmine, have we had any
It's like
other,
the same kind of thing where okay, we'll let you finish.
Okay, I was gonna say, could we throw in Muhammad in that mix too? And then I had the question of, besides Jasmine, are there any other Arabic, like Disney princesses? And I think the answer is no, right?
I think it's the one.
Yeah.
I don't think they had any more plots.
What are some
In
other?
Saudi Arabia.
Could we?
Or the
Middle East. Yeah, I don't think so.
They still can they drive yet? I don't think. I think the women in
No,
Saudi Arabia.
I
still don't think they can drive.
You didn't hear about this?
That
Woman got arrested because she sent a Snapchat that went viral of her in a miniskirt.
Oh, I did read about
right.
that.
Mini skirt arrest.
That's guy.
Alright, we'll
Snapchat. It's the
What
people
other
can see that shit, guys.
underrepresented minorities are not in Disney?
Aboriginal.
We could have an Aboriginal princess.
Because
Moana was like kind of like Pacific Islander.
Aboriginal. What's that? That's what do they call it?
What?
What is it, Gerard?
I'm waiting. This is really good.
Do we have like
a
a First Nations Inuit princess?
Oh, you're using the
The
Canadian.
Eskimo?
Yeah. I don't know if they did.
I don't know if they do that either.
I don't think they did either. Yeah. You're welcome, Disney.
These are great ideas.
Yeah, great ideas.
Wait,
I'll wait for a 45
so where is the
check.
Aborigines?
The Aborigines are in Australia. Well, they
all
like 200 of them that are left because
Right.
that was probably the most effective genocidal attempt was the British trying to kill the Aborigines. So
Woo!
I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
I
so
don't know
real worst minority.
Because they were British.
Yeah,
and
that's
they were
also
assholes.
true. Yeah, but like you see Australia and you're like, yeah, look, it's a desert. I guess we'll kill everyone that lives here.
Yeah, well, because they wanted to.
We gotta send our criminals there. We
Right.
can't send them to America anymore. They rebelled.
They fucking kicked our ass. I don't. You guys can't see this on the podcast. I'm saluting.
We're all saluting.
We're all saluting.
America.
Squid Kid?
Yeah, you want to?
No Squid Kid fan. Princesses.
No.
I wish. Not yet.
Not yet.
Nintendo, get on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to Splatoon and Splatoon 2. Fucking love that shit. I'm glad it's back. I'm super glad
I
it's
was
back.
saying that like when the demo came out and I was playing it, and I was like, dude, I love this game.
It's a great
The
game.
Miiverse art is next level.
Oh my god. Link dump Miiverse art. Just a ton of
oh
it.
god.
There's so much good
Literally
memes.
just the text I'm sending you guys, just copy that
Fucking
shit.
amazing.
Yeah, essentially. We'll just.
The Boku no Hero one was really good.
Yep, the oh my. Oh, just the. See, all these memes that like I can't categorize by like a title, but I can describe it. Like the surprised guy face.
Yeah, the
Japanese
surprise.
meme
I don't remember.
versus-
Well, because that guy had that like. Yeah, no one remembers.
Free
that
real
dude's
estate
name.
one.
The free real estate one.
Free real estate one was
Also,
fucking
just
great.
put free real estate in general, because I'll put like the actual Tim and Eric skit from it.
I never spelled real estate worse than that. Don't look at it. Don't
How do you spell
I'm
real
looking
estate?
at it.
Now I want to see real estate. I'm good. You
REALIST
Real estate.
AT.
Man,
That's pretty close.
It's a
Realist.
It's a good thing you've already been
It's the
accepted
real estate.
into grad school.
The
'cause
real illustrate.
If you put that on your GRE essay, they'd be like, no, fuck you.
No.
It's not a hard word.
So Drew pre-ordered the game,
I did.
and we've been playing it.
Yeah. Well, I've been playing it.
Well, we've been watching Drew play it.
That's right, okay.
I've been drinking and watching it and saying a bunch of dumb shit when you kill people.
Yeah. I mean, I really like the game. First impressions. I mean,
So what's different between the two games?
see, they didn't change a lot,
Right.
which is fun.
Which is good because we liked the first game.
It was a winning formula.
Yeah, I mean, they came out. It was Nintendo's first online multiplayer shooter, and not their first, but like forever.
First real successful
What was
one that they.
What was the one before?
The Rayman Raving Rabbids for the Wii had.
Oh, that was a shoot.
multiplayer
See, I actually
shooter.
had no idea what the fuck that game was.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not.
Rayman. Who gives a shit?
It was for the Wii.
Yeah, I've never played a Rayman game.
Sorry, Rayman fans.
It's not.
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck you, Ubisoft.
The one on PS1 was good, and then the Origins was supposed to be really good, and they gave it away for free. So
Origins of what? Like Rayman?
Rayman Origins.
Yeah.
Like how he became a disembodied figure.
Correct.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's a platform.
The horrible schmelting accident.
Yeah. That's what happened to his.
Is his penis suspended in there too, or is it connected to his torso?
He doesn't have a penis.
Is that all? That was part of the smelting accident where he lost all of it at that point.
What, like, any minor improvements?
I mean, yeah. So the new map, not being able to switch your class and gun, which is
mitigated by the fact.
Still there. It's mitigated because you have a shit game. It's over in 3 minutes.
Right.
You play a new one and immediately afterwards.
Yeah, everyone can get fucked in at least 3 minutes.
It's like the opposite of the MOBA problem.
Yeah. So
with 45 minutes.
Yeah, with 45 minutes.
45 minutes, you're just like, fucking, that's time.
The salt is low.
Yeah.
Like, you get salty when you get spawn camped, but then, I've been there, spawn camping people, I just killed 14 people, and they're like, oh, damn, that's a lot of kills.
Fucking humble brag over here.
Oh, yeah, this guy. But, I mean, the maps have, a very nice verticality to them. There's a lot of different ways you can go and, like, flow throughout the map. That one map where it's literally it's a circle, right? Yeah. So you can kind of, like, splatter around the circle, but, like, someone's on the other side doing the same thing, picking up,
Yeah, and then you gotta, like, go the other way.
So, it's really cool.
Attack.
I mean, obviously, I've only seen the one new gun. I haven't noticed anything else. The abilities are now super cool.
So the new gun was the Splat Dualies?
Splat Dualies.
Yeah, the dualies are there.
Which lets you dodge roll, which was kind of useless.
Yeah, especially when you can turn into an octopus and swim away. Like, we don't need a dodge roll.
No, listen, not an octopus, a squid.
A squid,
sorry.
Because we're fighting the octopod pussies, whatever.
Yeah, the Octarians.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
that was the word.
Except the DJ.
DJ Octavius.
And Marina is a fucking...
Well, yeah. Well, Marina's the best.
She's
the best, by the way. You heard it here, guys.
Yeah. I like how they evolved the leftist tone of racial integration into the game by having an octopus as a DJ.
That's where you are with that.
We're just gonna...
I'll keep that out, don't worry.
Put that in the link dump and we'll put pictures of Marina versus Pearl. And,
yeah, that's right.
Best girl.
Vote for best girl.
Don't vote so hard that the server explodes, though.
Yeah, don't do that.
There's so much Gerard show traffic.
But, I mean, the salmon run game type, that's really cool. Or it's a wave defense-y kind of...
And the Grizz.
The Grizz. Who may or may not be a grizzly bear or a hallucination of your mind.
He's a hallucination. That's a statue you're talking to. You've gone insane.
Well, the bear wants the salmon, dude. What do you want me to do?
There's a slow
He's going to pay well for it.
It makes sense.
Yeah, he wants to eat all those golden salmon.
That changes the game up a little bit. The single player was almost the same.
Yeah.
What you expect.
I will say the thing that's good about this is that generally I do care about some of the lore now because I want to find out what the fuck happened to Callie.
Yeah, well,
I really do.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll play the single player more. I'll let you know.
Well, I'll just live here again.
Yeah,
I'll watch you play it.
Or, we'll go both work with you.
You guys could also both work with me and live in my new house.
That's what. Are you hiring? Let's go.
I'm sure they need IT.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they do.
I'll do that. There you go.
They do.
And listen, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I'll give you my application.
Next year when the lease is running out, guys, remove the jersey.
And they're like, what? And Jen's like, oh no, another one. Although she real talk doesn't fucking care at all.
No, I mean, we're so easy because all we do is pay the rent on time and
bitch that the dryer doesn't work.
Bitch that the dryer doesn't work. Although they fix that, so
yeah, except that
maybe one of these bitches.
Wish we could post that video online.
That was the best. Maybe they'll fix the stairs on the track. If we bitch for long enough.
Like literally, well.
Do you want me to hurt myself on the stairs?
Yeah.
Then they'll fix it.
Yeah, then they'll fix it.
But then we can't post this online, so fuck it.
Well, yeah, I can just cut that out. It's the magic right
The magic.
I can literally just wield all the power. So yeah, I'm glad Splatoon 2 is back.
Yeah, Splatoon 2. 69 out of 10.
While talking about people, who've kind of disappeared and faded from the spotlight, much like Callie, what happened to Sinbad as an actor?
So.
Dude, I couldn't tell you where Sinbad...
He's a comedian.
He used to be a comedian.
Yeah. Like, what's Sinbad been in?
He's been in Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger and that other little... It was not a good movie. No one ever said it was a good movie. But he...
Doesn't he give a dog beer in that movie?
Maybe?
He does.
Let's look up Sinbad. I remember he dressed up as a... No. He pushed someone out of the way who was dressed up as a box in a holiday parade.
Beer.
And he used the phrase "get it on my way, box," but the way he said it with his inflection and tone was really, really funny.
Oh,
and I always thought that was
Sinbag.
Sinbag? Yeah, Sinbag.
It sounds like somewhere you throw all your fucking jizz tissues.
Sinbag, yeah.
Okay.
That's good. It's like your wife. I'm leaving that one in.
So the last thing I saw him in was...
It's been like a decade.
He cameoed in that episode of It's Always Sunny.
Oh, really? Wait, what season was that?
Early on. It was a while ago, but it's when I what is it? Dennis goes into like a mental hospital, and it's
That's
Sinbad and Rob Thomas.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, except it's not a mental hospital. He's just like hallucinating. He's high the entire time.
Oh, kind of like you in the Grizz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or something like that. And he just wakes up. I don't remember. The episode is great. I'll find out. Put that there. I'll get the episode.
It's Always Sunny is a great show. Most episodes are like probably like 7 out of 10, but every now and then they're like an 11 out of 10. For example, the episode where Frank leaves out that bad raccoon meat.
Yeah.
And it's has like spores in it, and they ingest it.
They eat the human meat. They eat parasites.
It has parasites. Thank you. And Frank tells them it's human meat, and because they have parasites, they're constantly hungry. Frank just tells them you now have the hunger for human flesh.
Hunger for human meat.
And you have to go out and like kill people.
They go to like all these weird butchers and like, yo, can you get us meat? He's like, you want monkey? I get you monkey.
And there was another episode where they all stopped drinking and they all got like really sick with the flu.
Yeah, well, the flu was going around Philly, so they decide to be clean, start drinking healthier and like they don't want to get sick, so they quarantine the bar. And Frank takes it to this crazy level. He shaves off all his hair and coats himself in Purell.
Yeah.
He's like crawling on the ground, which is a hilarious sight because Danny DeVito it's just.
That's what we talked about Danny DeVito in the last podcast.
Yeah. But they like go like a whole week and everyone starts getting really sick and they're like, oh god, but we're dying here. We finally have the flu. And then at the end of the episode, the twist is it's like, no, dude, they just haven't had a lick of alcohol. They're in withdrawal.
They have a physiological dependency upon alcohol, and when they stop drinking, they got really sick because their body has adapted to use alcohol in their metabolism. Yeah. It's a great show. It's like what 10 or 11 seasons right now.
They're on 12 seasons.
You can watch all of it eventually.
Out. Yeah, the 13th is like queued up, I think, in 2018 or something.
Listen,
like that.
guys, we just gotta average 35 episodes a day, right? We're done with it in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
35 episodes a day.
Wasn't that what one of your coworkers or former coworkers does?
Yeah, with anime.
Yeah,
that was the reference.
35 episodes is a lot.
She says she skips openings and credits and
that saves you 90 seconds.
And
so divide that by
90 seconds.
And anything that she's deeming recap at the beginning.
It's about 12 hours a day, because
there. Do you do math?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I did it in my fucking head. Because I have a PhD and I can do complex math in my head.
This guy.
Humble brag over here.
Well, I don't even have to humble brag. It's literally behind my name. I told you United Airlines I have a PhD.
Did you get your
I did.
card? Your card that says PhD on it?
Did they try and beat you up on United Airlines?
No,
but then you beat them up?
No, I wouldn't do that. I might do that. Don't sue me, United Airlines. Well, actually, you know what? Fucking try me, because I have the legal protection. That's a service that we can get.
We're taking that out.
No, I'll take that out. But no, people made comments to TSA because when I scan my credentials, it pops up that I'm a doctorate. And they're like, am I reading this right?
And you're like, yes.
And they're like, you're like a Doogie Howser type. Because generally I look younger than I actually am. So it's a little... They didn't beat me up, though. It was just TSA.
And then you beat them up.
I did not assault TSA.
So, to harken back to episode 0 of the Gerard Show podcast, I have not kicked my...
Dog?
No.
Oh, man.
Why are you kicking my dog?
Classic internet meme.
I have not kicked my freemium game habit.
Your mobile game.
But I have, well, not just mobile, because Hearthstone's kind of freemium.
Oh, of course, right.
Stuff like that.
Can't leave that out.
I have not kicked it, but I have consolidated it.
Oh.
Meaning?
To just Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats for that. You know, it's funny you mention a Nintendo mobile game, because the numbers came out that the Fire Emblem's game, Fire Emblem Heroes,
a stupid amount.
$155 million.
Oh my god!
100 off of people like you, Gerard.
Well, I kicked that habit.
But they've captured these funds prior and accounted them all up in this number. So yeah, it was a well-worthy investment. Yeah. Even if I fell off that bandwagon probably in 3 weeks. They definitely made the money's worth off of that. Which I'm not sure if I like, because I don't really like these kind of. I don't like this format of raising funds. I can absolutely make an argument for it from a business standpoint. It doesn't mean I like it.
I'm fine with it if they reinvest it into stuff like Splatoon 2.
If they do that, yeah. So that just means that it has to be a very robust support of Splatoon 2, which hopefully does continue to exist. Especially, from Arena. Best
Nintendo's doing fine, right? Zelda, the Switch came out, right? Zelda came out, last year?
But I thought
Mario's now coming out in October.
But the funny thing is, you go back 18 months.
Oh, yeah.
Back ago, like, Nintendo's done.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Just a couple of years ago, right? Like 2 years ago, it was like, oh, Nintendo makes all their money off the 3DS, and other than that, they're fucked.
Right. So the narrative changes really, really. The beauty of it is that most of the people who are saying these things are not market analysts.
Yeah.
Because most of them don't really. They care about Nintendo, but not really to the extent. They care about other lucrative businesses such as real estate, energy, whatever. So the funny thing is that it's people who are armchair investors who really are like 20-year-old neckbeard.
Ho-hum.
Right. Neckbeard fucking assholes are like, Nintendo's done. You're like, do you have an MBA? I'm like, no. You're like, well, I'm not going to fucking listen to you.
I look at the charts.
Right, exactly. That's the thing.
Okay.
All right. I had this weird conversation with myself about who the hottest Harry Potter character was.
Oh, but Hermione.
You think so?
Yeah.
Who's
in contention other than Hermione? Ginny?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Fucking Firecrotch, you kidding
No.
me? Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. I crush Ginny all day.
All right, so poll for the audience: Ginny versus Hermione.
You guys can put a poll. I'm not putting up a poll.
Straw poll.
Poll for.
I put it on the Twitter.
Yeah,
poll for Twitter is
also, what did
Ginny
you
versus Hermione.
You took down a pinned tweet.
I didn't do shit. Don't talk to me.
Okay, I was talking to you.
What was the pinned tweet?
It was the picture of you buying that new
Oh,
modem.
I took that pin.
That's what I'm talking to you about it.
Oh,
because
okay.
I knew it was you.
Yeah, well, because first off,
It's a great picture.
that photo was years old now.
It was our most liked picture on the Gerard show.
It was not a flattering photo of me.
Whatever. I mean, are we doing this? Are we doing this?
I still have that modem. It's
right there.
It's knock on wood.
Yeah.
Doing well.
It's really, and we tried to go through all these lengths to not have the fucking cup slam on the
Right,
table.
and then I said
Yeah,
knock
but you
on
said
wood.
it was part of
So
Yeah.
for the
It makes
knocking
sense.
in the podcast now, Gerard.
Yeah, I can edit that out.
You're not editing that shit out.
You're editing the picture in.
Yeah, I could do that, but usually I debating.
I debating with myself.
Yeah, all the time. So I debated actually putting something visual in the podcast, like circa 20 minutes in, but I figured that most people are just going to start it and walk away.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that.
You
Plus,
either have to be constantly doing it the whole time or not doing it at all.
the other thing is that I'll have it in the beginning, just talk about okay, this is the episode title and whatever. Following the link down below, and it makes it much easier to edit. So I don't have to put any graphics in there. It's a lot easier to kick out.
So you don't have to tighten up those graphics.
You don't have to type those graphics on level 2. You should link up that. That's a hilarious old school commercial for hey, you didn't get a job, come be a video game tester. Because that job sucks.
Yeah, it does.
That job fucking sucks. And also anyone can do it, so they'll pay you maybe $13 an hour. Because supply and demand of economics.
Well, it's also not just that. It's also because ultimately video game testing is just it's kind of like manual QA.
Right.
But the difference being since it's an industry that everyone wants to go into,
yeah,
you could just put a fucking sign out on the fucking street and you can get fucking 1 million people that want to fucking do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Whereas if you sell that as just come click around my software that Quicken fucking whatever.
Quicken Loans.
Yeah, Quicken Loans.
Quicken Loan software.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be like, no, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about Quicken Loans.
Help people get mortgages.
The moment you're Sephiroth the Hedgehog is in this game, that's it. I'm in. You're
a totally unique character.
Do you think that the people who work on Sonic the Hedgehog are ashamed they work on Sonic the Hedgehog?
No.
Watashi wa...
Wakato, Soniku,
the Hedgehog.
Daisuke Days. I'm sorry for our Japanese listeners. I know we're really popular over in Hokkaido.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's good. So, you guys coming to Japan with me next year?
Yes.
All right, well, choose then.
What
if I pay for your way, Gerard?
But why do you don't want to go?
Although the problem is I'm probably going to be in class. I'm trying to wrap this shit up quick.
What if I do something that causes class to be suspended for approximately 2 weeks?
All right, then I'm in.
There you go.
But
I have to draft up my master plans.
Yeah.
I will actually be on their campus next month, so I can scout out and see how best to achieve this goal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Right.
Indubitably.
Yeah.
The goal of getting Gerard to go on vacation.
Right. To cause something to happen that would give you guys a 2-week recess.
No, I'm not going to school.
Who the fuck is that?
It's great.
I'm not getting the door.
I might leave that in.
I don't think I have any packages showing up.
Yeah,
so.
fucking. They're gonna try and sell us religion or something.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh no, we did
panels.
see those people canvassing with clipboards. Yeah, fuck those people. Also,
Try and sell me
Jesus.
That was so when we went last time we went to the movies to see Baby Driver.
Yeah.
You guys watched Baby Driver?
We did.
I saw it twice. I loved it.
Okay,
recommend
it. Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so we can't discuss it.
It was very good.
Spoil away, because I'm not going to see it.
You're not going to see it?
I'm not going to see it. I have 3 other films that I actually want to see before
I would go
Baby
see
Driver.
it.
Fuck.
Just spoil it. I don't give a shit.
No, we don't need to talk about it or spoil it.
No, I want to spoil it for the other listeners too.
It was really good.
You guys know what you signed up for.
The music and soundtrack was great.
Yeah.
And they tie it all together.
It was one of those movies that was artsy without sacrificing plot.
Okay.
Because I've definitely watched movies where I'm like, I could appreciate this is well filmed, and I could appreciate this is artsy.
Yeah.
It's boring as fuck.
Yeah, I think Birdman was like that for me. Like, the cinematography in Birdman was great, but I did not like the rest of the movie.
Oh man, I loved Birdman. I thought it was cool. And they had the drumming scene, the dude on the sidewalk drumming with the. Yeah.
It was a little bit too obtuse for me.
I didn't see Birdman.
I was good.
I don't think you're missing much, but Drew disagrees.
I like it. But my point being, before when I went to the movie theater before, there were people canvassing outside, and I pulled out my phone to see what you guys were. And she was like, "Oh
you
no,
want some Jesus?
You don't need to
It's actually
text me. I'm right here." And then tried to shake my hand, and I was like,
You're like, "Don't touch
no,
me."
I need to go." And just walked away.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck was what she was from, but
Oh, good catch.
Could be worse.
Good
Could've been-
catch.
it would. Yeah, well, my beer's empty, but
Oh, that's good.
Dude, this is what alcoholism pays off, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink your
Not
beer
an
faster and
alcoholic.
not spill it on my D&D map.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Shout out to D&D. Shout out to Nick, too, for being a dungeon master.
I got a nice Dungeon Master screen that came in. You want?
Oh, yeah, you tell me about it.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Do you want to take a
pretty
picture and post it on
You want
LinkedIn?
to see it? Want me to bring it?
Yeah, you can whip it out. That's fine. That's cool.
Whip out the old.
Whip out the old Dungeon Master. How many people sign up for D&D thinking it's some BDSM shit, and then they come over and it's a bunch of neckbeard nerds?
Wait, what?
BDSM?
I'm aware of the acronym.
Well, no, because a Dungeon Master, they're tying you up and hitting you. That's what I think about.
They find their group on Craigslist and
Yeah.
it's not what they
Oh, God.
expected.
Oh, this is fucking sick, yo.
It is a pretty nice one, right?
This looks really good.
And so what I like is it's not very tall, right?
Where are the dwarves?
But that's a question.
Yeah. Is that Smough right there? Smaug?
Smell?
Yeah. Right.
What I like is that it's very long,
Yeah.
so I could take a small part of the table.
Yep.
And still be able to see.
For all our audio listeners here, which is the only way you can listen because we don't have a fucking video format, there's a really nice artistic DM screen that Gerard has that you all can't see right now.
Yeah,
It's pretty nice.
It's got some fucking dragons on it, and there's a party trying to fight him. There's some Legolas wannabe.
I think it's a woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it said wannabe.
Oh shit!
Oh. I think that's a dwarf actually.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
That's the prettiest dwarf I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well,
Not that I'm into that shit. But
some say dwarf women just sprout out of the ground, but of course that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a good. Remember when Peter Jackson made good movies?
Yeah.
And then he made The Hobbit, and it was not very
Remember when
good.
Peter Jackson made a shit ton of money on all of those movies?
And doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Do you think he was a better director when he was fat? Because I do.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yo, Peter Jackson, get fat again. I know you listen. Thanks for the support, by the way.
It's like the Kevin Smith defense.
Shout out to Kevin Smith.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Can you draw nipples on the thing?
Speaking of dragons in D&D, Game of Bones is back.
Oh,
Game of Bones.
So we're gonna have a timestamp where we're gonna talk about Game of Bones.
Do you want to talk about?
I
Game
think
of Bones?
I was talking about the porno Game of Bones. I want to talk about the spoilers of the porno. But if you want to talk about the actual show,
Well, you're the only one that's seen the
yeah.
porno.
you don't know that. But
Well,
we'll talk.
between
I actually saw it.
the three of us here, I can.
Well, I can guarantee you I didn't see it.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's on woodrocket.com.
Wood Rocket?
Yeah, it's the same place with the SpongeBob porno. Anyways, but if we want to talk about Game of Thrones spoilers, we can have a pseudo timestamp that I can jump forward to if they want to skip Game of Thrones spoilers. Or we can just
I mean, I feel like everyone's talking about Game of Thrones spoilers, so
so
we could let you listen to
some
whatever else you
Listen to some actual commentary on it
yeah.
instead of what
mine.
we would say.
Yeah.
I will say one of the things I do miss.
I'm happy it's back.
I'm very happy
Very
it's
happy
back.
it's back.
Yeah.
And I miss two things. One of the things that primarily was, already. Yeah, just keep drawing on that. Make her full. Is she an angel? Make her. An
No,
angel.
this is because we were talking about Birdman. Now she's a bird woman.
Can you make her Cosmos when she becomes an angel in Xenosaga? Shout out to that series.
All right, so back to Game of Bones.
So what I did miss about it is that when the 6th season started, it was a departure from the literature.
You're right.
And
No, that was perfect because HBO was like, "Yo, we can do plot development every episode."
they
now.
did. But one of the things I really enjoyed watching seasons 1 through 5, although I only remember half of 2 because I was super fucking drunk, was talking about the difference between the books and the show with you, Gerard.
See, I hate that.
I
Continue
like it a lot.
your
Well,
point. and
because
I'll
you could
debate
talk. So we would talk about it without this being, oh, it was better this way,
Yeah,
better
he
that
wasn't-
way.
He wasn't smug
Because
about it.
that is the worst.
Those
Yeah,
are the
that
worst
is the
people.
physical
Well, they didn't do this in
worst.
the book, and we never see this
But
character.
it is interesting when you get to see an artistic decision where you're like, I don't think that goes very well into a movie series or a TV series.
Right.
We're going to leave that out.
Right, or the book medium makes that easier to
Yeah.
play because you don't have to keep showing it or seeing it.
Now,
the other thing, too, is that because of my habitual alcoholism, there were periods of time that I just forgot about. But you have an encyclopedic knowledge because you read the books, and I could talk and be like, who the fuck is this guy?
And I'm like, oh, it's fucking
what?
shitbag of shitbag thing.
And out of like the 8 neurons that still fire off in my brain, I could make that connection.
So, question.
Sure.
Did you recognize Ed Sheeran when you saw him?
I did, immediately.
I didn't.
I don't.
Oh, really?
I had no idea.
I didn't even, like before that day, I had no idea who Ed Sheeran was.
I knew who he was, but
I knew
I
who
never
he was.
physically seen him.
No, I had no
Really?
idea.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, he has like a. Alright, so he has a lot of albums out. He's friends with Taste.
Yeah, I know that shit.
Right, yeah, but so in my house by myself, because I was going to have. I'll cut all that out, but I had to get it off my chest. Don't get married, kids. Real talk. It's bad. Don't do it.
Yeah, we're going to cut just straight into that.
Yeah, just don't get married. But anyways, so by myself in my darkened, living room, when Ed Sheeran came, I was like, that's fucking Ed Sheeran or Sheeran or whatever the fuck.
Okay, so what I found great was I read, I don't want to dwell on this forever because we're going to be talking about this shit and it's stupid.
But it is dumb. It's very dumb.
What I loved was I read some commentary. It was like, it wasn't the fact that they got Ed Sheeran on it. It was just that the scene, they pointed it out so much and they made it like.
Did they?
They and I was like, I didn't even know it was him.
Yeah.
Nor did I realize they made the directing so clearly different to highlight he was in the scene. No. And I was like, no, they didn't because I had no idea what was going on.
The other thing is that if you look,
I was just sitting there like, Arya, please don't kill all of them.
I kind of wanted to kill all of them.
He gave us a rabbit.
Listen, who gives a shit? They're on the wrong side.
Got a point.
No, but real talk. But if you look at who was center in the cinematography, it wasn't just one person. It wasn't just him. It wasn't like he had better makeup than anybody else or better armor.
No,
specifically,
he just blended in.
People pooped on the fact that it started with a close up of his face.
Right. Also, can you tell me what memorable lines he said out of the 9 that he had?
He sang that one song.
Yeah. He sang that one song.
And then he said it was a new song, right? That was
and then
he's like, "You go buy my album," and then no, I think those criticisms are unfounded. I don't really have anything against the guy, to be honest. I just don't give a shit about his music because he's not Japanese. So that's you just didn't win the genetic lottery, bro. I'm sorry.
Gerard, you're like one of those there's no good way I could put this.
Just fucking just say it.
You're like that.
This actually may be the first time you insulted me in this.
That SNL skit where it's the black Ku Klux Klan leader.
Oh.
Because you're pushing for that
SNL skit
I'm sorry.
That was
not SNL.
That was Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle skit.
Oh, okay.
He's blind and
Yeah,
black.
yeah. You're like that with Japan.
Yeah.
You're not Japanese, but you're you didn't win the genetic lottery. You're not fucking squinty and shit.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I just want slanty eyes.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, it's still pretty cool there.
Yeah, you like that shit? That's why I want you to come with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go.
All right.
Some plans.
I
need to finish
I'm
grad
learning
school.
the language for you.
As soon
I've
as
expressed
possible.
my interest to go, and I'm gonna buy everything from a vending machine.
There you go. All the
you
ice
get
cream.
those anime panty Doritos.
Yes.
Right.
I thank you. If I can buy them, I want a cup of coffee. I want all the drinks, dude. I want to fucking
salt and savory.
Can you have milk squirting out of the nipple in this picture?
I don't think we can post it now though.
What do you mean? Because we can't show the breasts and the wings.
It's the milk.
And the unrealistic waist to hip ratio.
No, that's not what I mean. YouTube will take this shit down. They're like, look at that.
They have no idea. Are you kidding me? This is a canyon, and this is where you put a boat into a lake. This is a malforming block. We have to take out poop. We can't have poop here. Usually take that out.
We can keep food though.
We can keep food.
It's the road to food.
Bill O'Reilly, if he was still on TV, would be really upset with that. Shout out to Fox News and their habitual culture for sexual assault.
I mean, they fired Bill O'Reilly.
They did, but it took them a long time. And there are other people who had the same kind of problems he did.
Quote,
and it took them a long time to fire them too. I'll cut all that out. So we'll probably end up going for an hour.
I'm pretty sure the Gerard Show podcast, tagline is we'll cut all that out.
Well, we were talking about that.
We say that a lot.
Yeah, we did say that.
Do we want to?
But we don't cut it all.
I mean, there's
not all of it.
You're right.
But I did cut about 15 minutes from the last podcast.
Oh, did you?
I did, and you didn't even notice. That's the best part of it, because Drew noticed in the first cut, But there were things that we said that were offensive to other people that we know.
That's correct. I recall this now.
Yeah,
because
well,
then I
you
remember.
have the raw file here too.
Yeah.
And so I cut all this stuff out.
No, but you did a good job of it. You blend it.
This is actually when the levels matter. Because obviously you don't want to go from quiet. You don't want to have it be a Pixie song that goes from quiet to loud.
But
right?
that's where I noticed it. Like I remembered, oh hey, we talked about something more, and then like you hear it be quiet, and then it like jumped up, and you're like, oh.
So most of the time I try to make the cuts like really seamless. And because you didn't pick up on it, Gerard, it seems like it did a good job.
I mean, I listened to it quite a few times because I did the link dump.
A little Gerard show behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little peek behind the curtain.
There's no curtain.
And if you peeked behind the curtain, you would just see a living room.
You would probably see me peeing with the door open. That's what you would see.
Probably, yeah.
And blasting weed music at 10 o'clock in the morning.
It wasn't that loud.
No,
it wasn't loud at all. I think all of us were already up because we're old.
I was
wake up earlier.
Yeah,
I knew you were awake.
So, because last night I was quoted saying, I made it to 11 p.m.
No, I think it was earlier than 11.
No, it was definitely 11. I remember for a fact it was 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember if I like went to bed at 10, I was gonna be ashamed of myself.
Yeah. For context, it was a Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike
I spent the day in the sun, guys. I was tired.
I don't understand what that means.
So
90-degree heat is tiring.
This is a good segue into what other instances in your life do you realize you are aging? Like, this is one of them, for example. I was talking at brunch earlier today how the last nonfiction book I read was Atlas Shrugged, and the only things I read in my free time are nonfiction or the Wall Street Journal. So I'm old because of this.
Stuff that makes me really feel like I'm aging.
Bowels.
Yeah.
No, I've always had that.
Yeah, so there you go. That's why it doesn't make me feel old.
Good try.
I've lived with that for years.
I'm trying to help you out here.
Like,
in the worst way.
Tiny complaints about sleeping.
Okay.
Because, like, this is the thing where you've always had that problem, but I haven't always had that problem.
But I've had this problem since I was 12.
Yeah, so that doesn't make you feel age. Like, bowels, I'm used to that shit. I've always had that.
Yeah,
I've always shat my brains out.
I see what you're saying.
You notice it now. Like,
yeah.
I notice it more, like, if I don't get X amount of sleep,
right.
I'm just way tired. Like, I'm more tired.
Are you
obviously
irritable too?
I mean, I'm always irritable, dude. I hate everything. That's a given. I wake up and I'm not happy.
I was gonna say your comments on the literal garbage walking around Boston.
Yeah, stuff like that too.
Because like when you were 20, and I knew you when you were 20, because we lived together, you would make these comments.
Also stuff that makes me feel older is like tiny things when I notice they bother me.
Yeah.
When like.
But like, see, here's the thing. I hate pointing this shit out because like. That's what everyone does. They're like, oh, I'm so old. And then, you know, you hit 30. Oh, I'm so fucking old. Then I hit 30, I'm fucking old. You know, my coworker is, is 40 now.
Yeah, well, that's why I said aging, not old.
Nah, dude, you say that at every age, man.
Well, because today is the oldest you've ever been.
You say that like every age except like 18.
And like people, no, dude, you even say that when you're 18.
I didn't say when I was 18. Because I thought it was fucking bulletproof.
You were too busy scaling buildings.
Although I think the statute of limitation probably.
So now we're going to change topics because we made a weird noise. To the bug repellent device, and I'm going to put that on the
way. Let's actually play it. I want to play it.
If you want, because it's gonna blow up people's speakers.
This is gonna be far away from the mic.
All right, well, play it. I'm not happy that we're playing.
All right, so we will play this multiple times at multiple distances from the mic.
No, because I don't want to move the mic. Can you find this product?
No, but you'd move the product.
How am I gonna move the product?
Here and then here.
I
will find a good one.
Where's the power supply?
Oh
yeah!
We don't have an extension cable here. I kind of wish we did. That one's on power, not even fucking batteries.
So this is it's a white device. Don't press it yet. It is supposedly plays a high frequency or subsonic sound that keeps bugs away.
It's ultrasonic tech.
It's ultrasonic tech.
You can't hear it.
It doesn't work because we had it outside.
It's working apparently right now.
Yeah, well, it's plugged in and the lights. There's LED lights on it.
Can I press it?
Press the button.
It's from China. Hang on.
Oh God.
I really hope this is picking this up.
It is. Look at the waveform.
Yeah, you can do
it has warnings on it to not play it around cats or hamsters. Yeah. I only can assume it will make them explode.
It is a good pussy repellent because any bug you bring in here will immediately turn around and walk out the door.
We have a box of 4 of them. Like, what am I supposed to do with 4 of those things?
Fucking 4-pack.
Do you not want to? You know what? Let's say that you didn't buy candy for Halloween. You put
all those insect repellents?
No. You just don't have the kids show up because you have all those things blaring. And the kids' hearing's good, so the adults might not hear it, but the kids are going to just start screaming.
No, you can absolutely hear that.
Not the ultrasonic one.
The ultrasonic one, you can't hear your
Yeah, see, if it's between 2,000 and 20,000 hertz.
Better yet, we should just regift it.
You can't.
I'm so glad you said this.
We can't put it back in the box, dude. If you can get that back in the box, we can regift it.
We can regift 2 of them.
It's also not ours to regift.
Because I had a thing written down because I'm going to some random ass wedding in Ohio in October. You should come as a +1. What's the worst wedding gift?
Bread makers.
Is that from the movie with Will Ferrell? Old School.
Old School.
Jesus. So that's an old moment right there. We can't think of the fucking movie. Yeah.
A lawyer.
Why would you gift a lawyer?
Because they're gonna get divorced or a prenup.
Oh, it's so. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the best one. You have the prenup. Put the prenup in the link down because everyone should know about that. And no, but we'll talk. After I got a job and I bought a house, my dad's like, "Listen, I know this sounds awful, but you're worth a lot now, and a lot of people are gonna sign on because you're worth a lot. Don't get fucked over. It's not."
But when we get married. Are we going to sign a prenup?
No, because I've known you. Because you knew me when I was polar.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
So that's fine now.
And you still want to fuck my ass. It's never going to happen, but you want to do it. It might happen. Don't give up.
Well, if we're both 40.
Because then it's going to be all loose.
Yeah. So that's worst wedding gift is a prenup.
That's a pretty good one.
Be like, I know you guys didn't make this, and you really should have. Here you go.
What if you gifted a male or a bride at the wedding?
Oh.
Clearly it's like a step up model. You know what I'm saying? It's an upgrade.
Yeah.
And I am referring to women as purchasable products, so whatever. Yeah. That's fucking prenup's great. Like you open up the gift and it's a piece of paper with both their names. Sign here, please. That's so good.
Oh my gosh.
That's really, really good. If you ever get married, will you let me perform the ceremony?
In the unlikely event I do get married, sure, right?
Oh, there you go.
I'll give it to you.
I think you're a good catch. I think,
I don't.
Oh, all right.
I don't,
Shit.
but that's fine.
I think you're... What's not to like? You're very clean. You got a good job.
I hate everyone.
Oh, no.
You hate everyone except one person.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
That's also true.
What a great way to spin it. It's like, listen, babe, I fucking hate everyone on the planet but you.
Bam.
Yeah, that's it. I'm dripping.
And then you surf away on just the wetness.
On your Heelys?
That's it.
Do they still make those?
Yeah.
Really?
I had a kid, kid that lived in my dorm on the first floor.
You already did it. I was going to say.
It's already in the link.
He bought himself a pair of Heelys and used to heel around class.
Oh, that sucks.
He wore 3 different watches. None of them were the right time.
Why? What times are they?
They weren't average the right time?
No, they weren't even different time zones. They were just not set.
One has to be stopped at 5. One has to be stopped at 4:20.
Oh, nice.
Exactly. That's the thing.
His third watch.
Who likes habitual drug and alcohol abuse? That kid apparently.
He doesn't. No.
I don't even know how you spell Heelys. I'm trying
to look
it's like heel HEELYS.
Yeah, like Heelys.
So you can buy them for like $40.
They're not expensive.
But these are also made for children.
They make adult ones.
Okay, the adult ones are $55 at Macy's. They have 323 positive reviews. They have a 4.5 out of 5 stars.
It sounds like they're great shoes.
So now I'm kind of imagining like someone with like Heelys on. I don't know why, but this is what I'm picturing.
Right, here we go.
And like a sail over their head.
Oh.
And a fan that blows into the sail. So it like moves them around.
You lost me at the fan, but I could definitely see you like.
You had me at Heelys.
Yeah, Heelys and like a sail. In the wind.
Yeah.
So what I thought about is somebody who had both Heelys and those like soap shoes that Sonic had when he was grinding in Sonic Adventures on poles. And they're grinding from like subway stations, but they get to the part where there's an overpass, there's a third rail, it's electrified, and they hit the third one.
Oh no!
They just fucking die.
Oh no!
That's what I think about. And then you could advertise such things to other Heely wearers and take out the whole Heely generation in one fell, blitzkrieg swoop.
Why do you want to kill all the Heelys?
I think the better question is why do we?
It's not Japanese.
Like why? Yeah. Why do I think about this dumb shit in my head all the time? Like there are a lot of times I'm trying to go to bed, and I'll think about like, man, what Disney princess would like pervert the Quran and try to bomb Western civilization to join ISIS? And it's like this isn't normal. And the
what's wrong with me?
The problem is that when I was on the Gerard show, frequently when we all lived together,
an outlet.
I could vent all this stuff and just blame it on my habitual alcoholism.
You're telling me it's all pent up now.
Right, and so now I'm in like a professional.
Now you're like someone who hasn't jerked it in a while.
I'm in like a Fortune 20 company, and I have to be semi-professional and not talk about Jasmine donning a burqa and blowing up a market in Jerusalem.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God. Well, at least you're gonna have PUBG as an outlet.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude.
Because those matches are 75% we drive around in a Jeep and talk.
Right, and exactly.
And 25%, oh, there's a guy shoot at him.
Get shot in the back.
Right. So I like these kind of games because you and Nick principally just take like all the thinking out of it, and I can just shoot stuff. And I can shoot stuff pretty well.
Like, go in this corner of the warehouse. Okay.
Right, yeah, all right. And the guy comes in, I just light him up. So I can do that stuff pretty well.
Dead.
Especially in the fact that I've literally played 4 matches.
Yeah. We won our second game, guys.
It don't matter.
You're lucky there's no chat in that game, like text chat box.
Well, lucky that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're talking about, like when I tell people that they suck dick.
Yeah, like when you type it
Now
out.
you didn't know.
I'm that asshole, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm that guy that's like, yeah, at least I have a job, you assholes,
Like,
and then leave the lobby.
Hey, uninstall, please.
Or you don't do the thing where we have Musashi in a party and you talk about a certain group of people.
Whoa,
Very
that wasn't me.
I know, it was me, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well.
So, yeah, that's also good. I'm really sad that Andromeda multiplayer, or just Andromeda in general, isn't very...
It wasn't bad, it was just like you took a good thing and made it a little worse.
Yeah, because Mass Effect 3, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, I think
it was a masterpiece.
I think I got burned in that game, you know?
Yeah. Got real burned.
I got super burned in that game.
Like, they just took something that was principally very good.
Yeah.
And then they were like, let's redo it. And they didn't do it quite as good.
And then Splatoon was like, you know, let's just not change 90%
like,
of the
somewhere
game.
they have the Mass Effect 3 engine.
Yeah.
And they just chose not to use it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they went to the Frostbite engine.
Yeah, it's all Frostbite. They want to move everything to Frostbite.
Which, like, if you read some of the, you know, the testimony of, the, you know, turbulence in making that game, was that a lot of the problems were with the engine. They didn't know how to use it. And they're like, EA, please help us. And
you know what game? What masterpiece game was on the Frostbite engine?
Oh, well, let me hear.
Rory McIlroy's PGA Tour.
Oh my God! What an awful game!
It's a masterpiece.
What an awful. Put that in the link.
It was the first year
Rory
after the whole Tiger Woods debacles.
Do you remember the DLC to put in more wildlife? And so you could tee off in the box, and then like a family of grizzlies was maybe 20.
They were like, oh, we have wildlife sitting in the background. You see a deer in the middle of the fairway. You're like, no, it's the middle of the day, dude. They're not gonna be standing right there.
You could hit Bambi with your drive.
you could kill Bambi's mom.
You could with the drive. I know I could because I killed that duck that one time when I was golfing.
But yeah, that game was garbage.
That game was awful.
I don't know if they brought that. I don't know if they made any more sense.
I don't know because also after that he hasn't been very good. Well, he injured his back in
I don't know why
a soccer match. Remember, like 2 years ago.
I hate when professional athletes injure themselves in something unrelated to their fucking sport. Like I appreciate you don't want to give up your life or whatever. Massive Bob Gardner did.
That's
He
awesome.
he went off roading.
Fuck the
Giants.
Yeah, well, that's because you're. But I'm just saying, it pisses me off so much. Where it's like, I'm not gonna give up my love. Like, fuck. You have a career for 20 fucking years, and then you could sail away on millions of dollars.
Yeah.
If you told me just don't move, get horribly fucking fat for 20 years, and then lose it all or something. Yeah, I'd fucking do it.
Right. The other thing is that he has a contract it's like Mad Bond or like somebody else. Like they're making like tens of millions of dollars every fucking year.
Yeah.
So I guess this begs the question: what's your biggest enjoyment that you do as a hobby, and then how much would I have to pay you to not do that for 5 years? Would it be games?
My number one hobby is probably games.
Pounding off, or and then what's your dollars amount that if someone says okay, we're gonna do a 5-year contract, $2.5 million each year, don't play video games, would you be yeah?
$100,000 a year.
Oh really? That's it?
Dude, are you talking? Because people get greedy. $100,000 a year, I can pay off my loans. Yeah. I could buy a house.
You could.
I could. Better yet, all I'm doing is quitting video games, which means I could go do all the things I plan on doing right fucking now.
Yep.
And then also that just means in 5 years I'm all set, and I could be all right, I've got a house, my loans are paid off, got a nice car. Time for me to go play all those video games I didn't play for 5 years.
I think there's a good hidden message in here that I think our listeners should appreciate.
I would quit all of this for $100,000.
That's it. That's the message, guys. What about you, Drew? What would you give up for?
I don't know if I could give up video games. I mean, I might be able to. It would suck for 5 years. That's a lot of time, though.
There's plenty of shit I need to do. There's a shit ton of books I'd never read.
I can do it for a while.
There's a shit ton of anime I want to watch.
That's a good weeb substitute.
Yeah.
I fully endorse that.
There's a shitload of movies I don't go see.
See, I could probably get away with not seeing movies. I could probably do TV shows.
He said number one thing I enjoy.
I know.
Which is probably video
games. I guess I'm trying to think of something that wouldn't be.
I would come out fucking awesome at instruments. Because I'd be what else am I going to do with all my fucking time?
Also true. So, I mean, I like to think about stuff like that. It's like, what's this, like, big draw in your life, and then, like, what you just take out.
But sometimes, like, I self-impose little things like this.
Yeah.
Like, there was a 2-week period where I said, like, I'm not allowed to play video games for more than an hour a day.
Right. I mean, because you had a goal, and you had, like, something. I didn't do that when I was writing my dissertation. It's like, I just have to just drop everything and fucking crank out this 370-page document so I can get my PhD and fucking leave.
I have a bad habit of picking a game where it's like, shit, I'm gonna dump like 200 hours into this game.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just play fucking, like, a game like PUBG.
Yeah.
When, like, I look at it, it's a good thing, like, Battle.net games don't tell me how long I've played them.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Hearthstone's not like, yo, you played this game for literally a week of your life.
Yeah, go outside.
I'm just like, fuck. But, Steam does, so I look forward to seeing PUBG in fucking a year and being like, shit, I dumped, like, literally 3 days into this.
I think the only 2 games I can think of off the top of my head that I've passed, like, the 200-hour mark are Skyrim and Payday 2. That's it. Because everything else is around maybe max 120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and there's shit tons of articles on this that's like, oh, you quit your TV habit and other stuff,
Yeah.
and you'll be so much more productive. First off, no you won't. You won't be more productive unless you specifically say, I'm going to get rid of this time and replace it with something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I could quit a video game habit or whatever habit. I'll just fucking fill it with something else that's fucking stupid.
Or you can fill it with crushing weights at the gym. There was actually, I was going to say.
Oh, no, I got nothing to say.
He's pointing
I
at
thought
the
he was
waveform
Oh,
after
okay.
the noise.
just-
Then I'll cut all that
the
shit out. There was actually an article published out of the University of Chicago Economics School, which is, I think, probably the premier economic school in this country, but there are political reasons why people would disagree with me. Anyways, that was talking about how males of our generation, principally between 21 and 35, are self-selectively taking themselves out of the workforce because they just play a lot of games. And it's caught a lot of flack in terms of like how they accrue these data and stuff like that. And so I wonder how accurate that statement actually is. Could you pick examples of people you know?
Yeah, I don't buy it because it's like, no, they have a lot of time, so they're doing this stupid thing.
Put that there because I can actually, this would be the one smart thing.
Really
that we talk about
smart.
at the end of the podcast.
The one smart, well, yeah, we should keep on going.
No.
Yeah,
Which article?
It was a Wall Street Journal article. If you just say Wall Street Journal article.
WSJ. Economic video
game,
article.
boys are lazy. Just say that. And
I make this joke all the time at work. Like this whole working is cut into my video game playing.
Oh, nice.
And like, people laugh. They're like, "Oh, Drew, you scamp," and I'm like, "All right." Well,
but it's
they
just
tussle your hair.
they don't fucking touch
and
me.
they give you a slap on the ass.
They don't.
That's
do that
actually
either.
well, you could sue them for a lot.
Yeah.
But like, it's just not the case because you try and take this like this is the cause, and it's like no, it's not because if video games didn't exist, these people would just be jerking it for 8 hours.
The other
a day.
thing, the really good counterpoint, it was actually the federal governor of the Kansas City Federal Bank, and it's like that's not true because you look at another country like Japan, there's tons of video games, and they have a very high employment rate for prime-aged males in this demographic, and they're like, oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, so
it's the stupid correlation causation thing where it's really easy to correlate things. It's super easy to do.
It's also a lot of people like to blame us for like fucking everything up.
There's a whole, speaking of correlation and causation, there's a whole website where it'll give you just 2 random fucking things that happen to correlate on
Yes.
a graph.
Right,
But, yeah, you seen that?
I have.
Correlation website.
Yeah,
This was
we'll
a
find
5
link for it. It was hilarious.
So this, we're gonna go
I'm
into
gonna look
high.
this up right now.
Do you want to go into highbrow topics
We can
now?
do it. It's fine.
All right, fine. So
No one's
there's,
gonna listen to this shit anyway.
there's a mathematical principle called PCA, or principal component analysis, that tries to find the correlation between seemingly unrelated variables. So people tend to do this with big meta-studies and big meta-analyses with cancer. For example, like groups that drink a lot, smoke a lot, are there higher instances of esophageal cancer, of lung cancer. And so they try to do this with other types of things that maybe we're not sure of, like BPA. Like, is the jury kind of still out on like whether it fucks us up or not? And so they tend to apply these very big studies in science, and there was another article refuting them because they said that, we did a big meta-analysis and principal component analysis on people who like to walk their dogs, also like to eat salad, and like these data are meaningless. You can figure out and make correlations between 2 completely unrelated variables, and they actually have no real bearing in modern society. So you have to be, to your point, very careful with these kinds of big group studies, because eventually if you feed enough data into some kind of algorithm, the way that big data churns out, you can make a lot of conclusions. Not all of them are good.
And it's a lot of companies don't realize how to deal with big data and don't know how to deal with like I'm just getting the data. Like, I've got all this data, and I want to reach a conclusion. I want to reach this conclusion.
Right.
And therefore I am.
And you can do so because there's just so much shit you fill into the algorithm.
Right. So XKCD has a great fucking comic on this that I'll link to.
Oh, a comic.
Where it's the maps of the United States and like this is the most popular by state. Well, he did most popular word by state and just turned it into a fucking sentence that says like, yeah, these maps are worthless because it's so much random noise filtering. You can get any result out of it you wanted.
Exactly.
So I'm just choosing the one that makes fun of Florida.
Right. Although Florida does suck. Real talk. Florida sucks.
How many states are we gonna like actually piss off in this podcast? Because we've already fucked up Ohio. Florida hates us.
That's true. Yeah, but the problem is that do they have the bandwidth to actually listen to this? Not in Ohio. Florida, you might if you're in like one of the 6 places that are nice to be in Florida.
Let's just piss off the entire union.
The fact that there's a Twitter account called @ThatFloridaMan and all it is like dumb shit that Florida men do.
Because like,
and it's a vibrant community.
Right. Well, because they make that information public is why like everyone.
It's a news story.
Right, but they like all the arrest records are public.
So
and everyone can read them. There's so many goddamn public arrest records in Florida.
That's why everything's like, Florida man does that.
I'm gonna change this topic.
Okay. All right.
To on this topic.
Also, can we just real talk. When you switched that, it looked like you were switching your like Yu-Gi-Oh card to defense mode, and that was the first thing I thought about. Anyways,
I'm gonna switch this topic to
defense mode.
To defense mode, because there was a Northeastern website that was just that Northeastern boy in salmon shorts.
I remember that. No, it was a Tumblr account.
Yeah, Tumblr.
It was a Tumblr account. Yeah, Northeastern was sponsor that.
It was just tons of pictures of people on Northeastern campus wearing fucking salmon shorts.
And they had really good captions to it.
Yeah,
they're fantastic. Can we find that? Because we can probably.
I will try Northeastern.
Yeah, no, they were natty shorts. That's the thing. They were natty red shorts in a Tumblr account, and one of them may have been a Florida roommate who you listened to all of Burn Notice with.
I unfortunately had that experience.
Fuck that kid. The loyal Gerard Show fans will know who we're talking about. All 4 of you people.
You people.
They know what I meant.
Yeah.
I'm segregating you, but it's separate but equal. We'll cut that out. Do you want to actually call this? We'll cut that out as like the official name of the Gerard Show podcast.
I don't mind that.
Oh, the official Gerard Show. The whole podcast name is. We're gonna cut that out.
Yeah, we'll cut that out. We'll cut that out. Yeah. If I ever get good with Photoshop, maybe I'll get a logo that 7 people will appreciate. That has something that'll capture the theme of cutting material out for the benefit of the masses.
Some scissors.
Yeah, something and like a wheel or whatever.
It's cutting the biscotti.
Yeah,
the biscotti.
Oh, biscotti. Yeah, that might be the best $100 the Gerard Show's ever spent. If the Gerard Show was a business, we'd be doing okay, only because we don't spend a lot, but we don't get a lot.
Well, what do you count as spending a lot?
Like how much? I guess we'll tabulate all of our expenses. Like I bought a mic, you bought a mic. That's like $80.
I bought a mic.
You bought a Gerard Show.
I bought a camera.
I bought a camera too, so that's like.
We got 2 sets of that.
So it's maybe like a couple $100.
What about all the games we bought?
That doesn't count.
Does it count? What do you mean? Are they
I never bought a game for the Gerard Show.
Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time?
Okay.
That was me.
One.
I bought that.
One game.
The Honey.
I still bought it. I got that on sale. It's only $5.
And then I bought that on because I wanted to play the game. Yeah, so that doesn't count.
And you crushed it too. You said all this. And we even got the patch with all the semen.
Yeah.
The semen patch. I still have those pictures saved. Just real talk.
We know you do. You told us.
So
I'll tell you again too.
What happened was we played Honey Pop and we put it to YouTube as people may or may not be aware. But then I decided
number 1 video series.
I need to finish these games.
Yeah.
And I played Honey Pop and Honey Cam and beat them.
I'm still editing Honey Cam. But
and when we were beating Honey Pop together, of course.
Forever.
Gerard had to leave to go home, and during his X-hour drive home, we kept sending pictures.
Every time we unlocked a new person.
Every time we unlocked a new picture.
After you unlock the cat girl.
Yeah, and they're all just covered in semen.
And literally the goddess, you fucked a goddess.
You fucked, like, a Venus.
Yeah. Also known as Aphrodite, for all you fucking Greek nerds out there. For our Greek listeners over in Athens. What if someone internationally did listen to this?
Yeah, and we became like a weird hit in like Czechoslovakia.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome, dude.
Like Lithuania.
We could do a tour, a Lithuanian
That'd
tour.
be amazing.
I would love to go to Lithuania.
How much you fly to Lithuania? Can you name a city in Lithuania? I can't.
Dude, who gives a shit?
Well, the Lithuanian listeners.
No, what I'm saying is like
That was the longest
I wanna
thought
go to-
I've ever had in my entire life just now. By the way.
I'm saying like who gives a shit if you don't know the country now? If you became famous there, it'd be great.
It's supposed to be.
And we made money off it.
That's the big thing. If we made money,
It's
off
like
it,
shit.
tying it back together.
Thanks, Lithuania.
Yeah,
We could have like.
we love that one thing you have.
You know what? We're Lithuania. You're going to the link dump.
I like how you put it like up in the link
So
dump
we've
queue.
pissed off Ohio.
Ohio's got nothing.
We shat on Florida, but we're all about the Balkan states.
Yeah,
Well, just the ones that survived.
yeah, the ones that man should
I
not
wanna go- I
go
wanna
to the
go
USSR.
I don't want to laugh. Yeah. Yeah. So no. Okay. The Gerard show might be in the red because we've also.
Oh well, we're in the red.
Yeah,
we
so-
have never made money.
Yeah, we're in the mean reds. But we did get that 1 year of MLB TV.
It's true.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that's good. I don't watch it a whole lot because the Mets aren't very good.
I gotta ask you for the login.
Oh, didn't I give it to you?
You
did,
reset it.
and you reset
gave it to me.
and I didn't get it at the same time.
And then I got a new phone, so all my text messages are wiped. I mean, I just had Wisconsin pictures.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the good thing is that like everyone had access to
Yeah,
that,
it's always
including now Nick's mom has access to that, so she can see.
Nice. She
all-
can see us peeing on the side of the road.
She can see. I'm not sure if we can see a little bit of your penis.
My penis?
There's a little bit.
Oh,
I don't.
man.
I mean, you know your penis better
Let me
than I
look.
do. Yeah.
I want to. It's probably just a finger.
So what was the best
I
part
don't know,
of
'cause you-
Wisconsin, and why was it the Bronze Fawns?
It was the Bronx.
It was
Bonds.
not the Bonds Found.
It was Nick. Nick is the best thing in Wisconsin.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's pulling up the picture so I can see if my
Yeah, so
dick.
I don't know if
on
that's
this
your dick or if that's your hand.
picture. That's my hand.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because it's.
I'm not giving you a second
See,
opinion
you
on
doubting
this.
it.
No,
might-
it's my hand.
It might be your penis.
No, it's my hand.
All right. I
It's
don't know.
definitely my hand.
I don't think you should.
It's too bally.
That's what he.
I think in a court of law, the jury might be split on whether it's your penis or not. I wish we could put that in the link down.
Can't.
I'm not.
But no, it's definitely my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for all you listeners, we went to Wisconsin and I got obliterated along with everybody else because we went to a brewery. And in Wisconsin, the nice thing is that even though the towns are next to each other means that they're about a 40-minute drive away. So you're going through, a lot of farms. It's very pretty. But if you've been just crushing beers since like 12 and now it's 3 o'clock, you got to piss. So we asked our buddy who lives there and was driving to please pull over so we can just all pee at the same time. There's this great picture of the driver taking a picture of me, Gerard, and DT all peeing on the side
So
of
let's get
some of the road.
let's get some more context in here.
You want
context
more
in here.
context?
Yeah, more context.
Give me some context.
Wisconsin's super flat.
It is. It's plain state.
Wisconsin doesn't have like a shit ton of it has a ton of farmland, so it's not like we're peeing near trees or something. No, we're pretty much in the fucking open.
We're exposed. What you want
Yeah,
to say.
and like 5 cars went by.
Oh, it's great.
And our buddy's reaction isn't like, oh, let's try and move the car to hide.
like
No,
cover them
he's
up.
like, let me take out my phone and take a picture of them.
Yeah, while everyone's dicks are out. And there's a great picture of us all looking back and making eye contact with him, and like I'm laughing because I'm drunk. I think you're laughing too. but-
No, I believe my exact reaction was like, are you fucking taking a picture of this?
I was happy you didn't drive away because I thought you were going to drive because that's
Yeah,
what I would
that's what
do
you would do.
as the driver, and like I don't want to like kind of sidestep. with,
I
like-
always kind of like hurry to the car when I'm going with you, Gerard, because I know you'll like jokingly drive away.
I
and
would do
drive
that
back.
to you. I would. I did that multiple times in high school, and then I took my pants off and drove his car a lot. We did a bunch of terrible stuff to that kid. He's a really good guy, and he got super
And
jacked.
now he's on vacation with my brother.
and he's really jacked.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Super jacked.
he's pounding vag right now. You know it. He's told me some interesting stories that I will not tell here.
No.
But yeah, they involve bodily fluids, like all kinds of bodily fluids, and pennies too. What else can you add to this picture that'll make it a little bit sexier? Give her some bush. Oh yeah,
Give
she's
her
got to
butt.
be thick.
She gave her a thick
When?
butt.
What's the etymology of THICC?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I can't. You know who might know this for you?
Who?
Dan Thompson.
DT might.
He might.
We should have him as a guest on. The
I have some classic text conversations.
Well, you
with
showed
my
me a
old
couple of
roommate,
them.
Where like one of them is just I ask him, and I know like the music he's into. I'm like, hey, what's Kendrick Lamar's best song?
Right.
And I get this like dissertation of text messages. The best part being like Kendrick Lamar is arguably, not arguably, the best rapper on the planet right now.
And that's a verbatim quote from DT.
So I mean, the hardest part of actually having an interview with DT and having him on the show is getting here.
Yeah, because he's in Slomerville.
So he's always... Well,
no, it's not even that.
He's always
been
everywhere.
very busy in the summer.
Yeah.
Well, he's very pumped.
He blew off 2 events this weekend.
That's true. He's over.
But then, like, you know,
part of the
but then
country.
he'll just show up on a random Tuesday and I'd be like, yo, what's up? And
He also has the access to our apartment.
Yeah, so many people have that.
Only the people that matter.
So we're going to get sushi after this.
We are, and thank goodness, because I'm actually starting to get pretty hungry.
I'm fucking...
I missed out on both. You went a couple weeks ago, and now I missed out on this one.
I don't know. So here's the thing. Like, because I'm going with a member of my family, I don't want to keep this buzz train going.
No,
and just crush 2 sakis by myself.
Do it.
I kind of want to get some sake there.
I'll crush one.
I'm going to get some sake there.
So we can remember that time when, because you had a picture that you took and we posted on the Gerard show. Where I got 2 sakes for myself at Taku-san, but they questioned whether it's from the table, and I was like, no,
yeah, those are mine.
This is for me. I'm writing a dissertation. You need to liquor me up. So maybe I'll just get one. You can get one. Then it's appropriate.
Yeah.
That was the last time I had sake was we knew the bartender. I was at like a hibachi joint.
Hibachi's good. I like hibachi.
Yeah, it was fun.
We went to hibachi when I graduated.
We did. That's right.
Yeah.
That was a good time. I enjoyed that.
It was a great weekend.
It was a good time.
That was a good restaurant.
It was awkward because the guy cooking the food was like hitting my sister.
Yeah, and I remember I was on the opposite side of the hibachi bar. You know, hibachi bar, like, you gotta line up.
Yeah.
So you're not really, if you're bringing a big party, which we did, you're not gonna be able to, like, talk to everyone.
Yeah.
And I remember I don't remember who I was next to.
You might be next to DT.
I don't remember who I was next to. It might have been.
Oh, Evan was next to him. Or maybe your brother. Your brother was
brother was on the opposite side.
DT had his friend. I was next to you.
But I remember I kept leaning in and being like, Greg's gonna murder this guy.
Yeah. Just grab him, put his face on the hibachi.
Yeah, that's what I kept saying, because he made the volcano. I was like, he's gonna grab him and push him into the volcano he made, because he keeps hitting on his sister.
Yeah. See, were you not next to her?
No, Dan wasn't. No. Who? I was sitting next to...
I don't remember. There might be some photographic evidence for us to try and get that.
It's definitely on Facebook, but I was sitting in between Kay and my sister.
Yeah, and I kept leaning next to whoever I was with, being like...
I want to say it was...
Be like, we're gonna have to get out of here when
Greg
Greg kills someone.
Just fucking shoot the police so they don't arrest Gerard.
Oh, man. So, we got a solid hour and 15 minutes.
It's probably enough for me to work with.
And, I can't keep doing this while I need food so bad. I'm so hungry.
I mean, but we're not going to go and get food for another, 2 hours.
I need to eat something.
What's your snack going to be?
Dick.
Oh, nice. Okay,
yeah.
So I'm going to, we're going to have a dick snack, and we'll be later.
Yeah.
We're going to try and do one of these again maybe tomorrow?
Yeah. We'll probably try and knock out 2 this weekend.
Yeah, we can try.
I
don't have anything more on my list, really. Nothing worthwhile.
Right. So, yeah.
Yes, thanks for listening to the inaugural, we'll edit that out, podcast. If you want to be a sponsor, I'll have a link in the description below. You can come and give us money to rant about your products.
You could, that's fine. We'll accept your money.
Yeah, or we'll do something.
Or, if you just want to send us whiskey.
Yeah, dude, we'll talk. We should just review whiskeys. Oh my god, that'd be good.
Except it would be like, you'd be reviewing whiskey, and I'd be like, yeah, like all other whiskey to me, it tasted like fire.
Yeah, but so most of the time when they're like tasting wine and stuff, there's a very small amount.
Yeah.
I would just have like really deep pours.
You'd be like, oh, it's so good, it's nice.
We don't send a whole handle for tasting, but this is the Gerard show after all.
It's unconventional everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, you'd be like, it's nice, it's oaky, and I'd just be like, yeah, it tastes like battery acid, like the last one.
Smoky nuttiness.
Acid. It's like one of the strongest substances known to man. All right, well, we hope you enjoyed the, we'll edit this out, first official podcast, and good night.